The first thing we're going to do in Iceland is go to the Blue Lagoon. Welcome back to my channel. In this episode of Searching for Happiness in the Nordic series, we leave Copenhagen for Iceland and visit the most popular attraction after people get off the plane, which is the Blue Lagoon. But first, let me show you how to get to the Copenhagen International Airport by using the metro. I grew to be fond of the Copenhagen metro system with its clean stations and frequent trains. So we're here at Copenhagen Central Station. We're going to take either the M3, M4, which is blue and red, transfer at Kongens Nytorv, and onto the yellow line, which is the M2, and there we go at the airport. Taxis here are super expensive, whereas if you take the metro to the airport, it works out to be like $4 or something. Yeah, we want to take that M3. We got onto our first train without problems. In fact, I saw other people with their luggage on the train. Then we got off and transferred to our next train, which was the M2. Aw, too bad. No time to go shopping at Magasin. I can breathe easy now. Now that we're on the M2, it just ends at the airport. I could see why the Danish are some of the happiest people. The train to the airport was so easy that it puts them in a good mood before their flight. How many times have we been frazzled getting to the airport? I know I do whenever I have to fly out of LAX. I'm a hot mess before I board. Is that a circus I see? Too bad. We don't have time to visit it.
Please leave the train and remember to bring all your personal belongings with you.
And there you have it. We made it to the airport. I would say it took about 30 minutes. So just plan that into your itinerary, between 30 to 40 minutes. Everyone seems so relaxed at the airport. There weren't anybody frantically running around or bumping into each other with their luggage. Now it's my favorite part, checking out Target. I mean, at the airport here in Copenhagen.
Okay, what are we doing? Besides dropping things.
We're shopping at Target. No, just kidding. We are loading the luggage up. How much does my bag weigh? All right, I guess it went through because they accepted it and didn't charge me, so I didn't overpack it. Mix and match 2 for 29 crowns. So that's like 2 for 4.50. It's my last chance to drink the Fax Condi. I don't know what it is still. It's like a Sprite, but I love this stuff. That's what I discovered while here in Denmark. While most people would purchase alcohol at the duty-free shop, your girl here gets a Fax Condi. Some people may shop for luxury goods at the airport, but for me, it's all about the Fax Condi because you can't find it in the US. If luxury is defined by scarcity, then a Fax Condi qualifies for it. Oh, now that I know what that is, I'm getting nostalgic. It's the smørrebrød, the traditional Danish open-faced sandwiches that I grew to like after a lunch buffet at Café Ohale 1892. Link to that vlog will be in the description. The carts for our carry-on were free, so another thing that the Danes do to alleviate the stress of traveling. I was glad to take my heavy backpack off my shoulders. Even the seats here are Hygge. They seem so comfortable. Yeah, this is my last chance at Hygge here. And we're not even in like the airport lounge or first class. Well, Denmark, it was fun. But now we're off to our next adventure. It's getting real. We're boarding our flight to Reykjavik, Iceland. 3 hours later, we arrived in the land of fire and ice. Iceland also ranks 3rd in the world for happiness. This was going to be a tall order to find happiness after getting off the plane. We collected our checked luggage and headed to the car rental office. What a difference crossing the Norwegian Sea makes. So we just left Denmark where it was warm in the low 70s Fahrenheit, and now we're here in Iceland. I think it's in like the 50s. That's a bit nippy for me as for somebody from Southern California. The Blue Lagoon is a geothermal spa located in Grindavik. It's about a 45-minute drive from Keflavik International Airport, so it's a perfect place to relax and rejuvenate after a long flight. The biggest criticism of the Blue Lagoon that I hear is it's a tourist trap. Sure, it's popular among the tourists, but it's one of those things that I feel you have to check out when you land in Iceland. Of course, there are plenty of other hot springs all over the country, but this isn't a natural hot spring. It's a pool powered by a nearby geothermal power plant. As we approach the Blue Lagoon, you can see the landscape change into lava rocks because we're headed to a geothermal field. I had made reservations for us because the Blue Lagoon does get crowded. The confirmation email had warned us about the construction. Geez, they weren't kidding when they said that this place is under construction. When we came here in 2016, they didn't have all of these fences up. It's conveniently located close to the airport, so most people will take a stop at Blue Lagoon before heading to Reykjavik or where else they're staying at in Iceland. Alternatively, people will stop off at the Blue Lagoon right before getting onto the plane to leave Iceland. Or this is really cool, if you have a prolonged layover in Iceland, you can book an excursion to Blue Lagoon from the airport, go take a dip in the hot springs and maybe get a spa session in, and then go back to the airport and keep going to your next destination. Just walking along the lava rocks. They had different packages when I made the reservations. I upgraded to the premium package, which included a robe, 2 drinks, and 3 mud masks. I just remember being cold without a robe when we had visited in February 2016. I didn't realize that when I paid for the premium package that I had made reservations at the on-site restaurant. I can't remember if I accidentally clicked on the box or if it came with the booking. The restaurant is a bit fancy, so if you were looking more for a grab-and-go sandwich or snacks, they had a cafe with cheaper options. Yet, I was glad for the inadvertent reservation because we didn't eat on the flight. And boy, was this meal quite an experience. They brought out bread, butter, and a garnish of lava salt. The butter was served on a lava rock. Already, I felt welcome to Iceland. We started off with the chicken liver parfait. I can see why Iceland ranks high as a culinary hotspot. Then we got fish of the day, which was cod served with fennels, potatoes, and apples. Okay, this meal beats any sandwich and chips we could have gotten from the cafe. I was definitely content and ready to hit the hot waters. People come from all over the world to bathe in the Blue Lagoon. It's a great place to relax and unwind, and a beautiful place to take photos. So after that delicious late lunch, it's time for the main event, which is getting into the Blue Lagoon, meaning the water. Even though it's August, it's still pretty cold. But I'm about to get into the water, so I guess I'll survive. I should get in really quickly so I can stay warm. It feels really nice and warm and soothing and cozy. So it's a little bit of hygge here in Iceland instead of Denmark. Make sure you book an excursion to Blue Lagoon when you get off the plane in Reykjavik, because Blue Lagoon is pretty close to the airport, so you might as well stop off at the Blue Lagoon before heading over to Reykjavik. There are a few reasons why the Blue Lagoon is seen as a symbol of happiness. The warm, mineral-rich water is known for its relaxing and therapeutic effects. The lagoon is located in a beautiful natural setting, surrounded by lava fields and mountains. The Blue Lagoon is a popular tourist destination, and it's a place where people come to celebrate special occasions. I can't get over the blue waters of this place. It's due to the minerals in the water. Premium pass here includes 2 drinks, so we're gonna head over to the bar. Don't let the long lines at the bar discourage you. It's fast. 1 drink is included in every admission, but we had the premium pass that gave us 2. They had a wide selection of drinks, including both non-alcoholic and alcoholic. I got the Fresh Forever smoothie. All about Keeping a healthy lifestyle, you know, relaxation, soaking in a warm mineral water here, and then a smoothie. My husband got a beer. They serve all drinks in plastic cups, so no need to worry about broken glass. Now it's time to go back to the bar. Nope, not the drink bar, the mask bar. We get 3 choices of masks. Think of this as Icelandic skincare. So you know how the line at the bar was long? Same thing for the masks. Everybody wants to get good skincare here. That's the exfoliating one, right? All right, yay.
All right. Yeah, like, sure, why not?
This is the exfoliating mask to get rid of all that dead skin. There's a really good exfoliating mask here. Look, I'm not a beauty YouTuber, but I'm going to masquerade as one for the rest of this vlog. My adult acne had gotten worse over the past several years due to me wearing a mask at work in the emergency department. I sacrificed clear skin so I would not get COVID, which would greatly impact my marathon training. So how cold's the water?
Extremely. Like, I can't feel my fingers.
Oh. Okay, time for the second mask. I think I still have a bit of the first mask left on my face. Silica mask. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. The silica mud mask is good for deep cleansing and strengthening the skin barrier. While I'm letting this face mask solidify, I'm going to go back to the bar for my second drink. We got warm water, a face mask, and now green juice. Life is good. Life is good indeed. Taking care of yourself inside and outside is part of happiness. And now for my third and last mask. This looks like guacamole. I'm spreading guacamole all over my face here. Not sure what this algae mask does, but you know, gotta do it because I got 3 masks included in this admission. Turns out the algae mask is good for nourishing the skin and fighting fine lines. Hey, I am in my 40s after all. Get a little cold because it's supposed to rain in a couple of hours here. I can actually feel some raindrops. So I'm gonna head out. Had plenty of fun here. It's been about an hour here in the water, or maybe even more. Feeling quite relaxed before we head out to Reykjavik. If you're looking for a unique and unforgettable experience, I highly recommend visiting the Blue Lagoon. It's the perfect way to relax and rejuvenate after a long flight, and it's a place where you can truly appreciate the beauty of Iceland. Ooh, it is cold, so I'm glad I have this bathrobe as part of the premium package. So I'm going to go in there, shower, and then we're going to head out to Reykjavik. One last look at the blue waters. For anybody impressed with the masks, you can purchase them at the gift shop or even at the Reykjavik airport. I did look online and see that they ship to the US, so that's another option. As a personal testimonial, my skin did feel better after using these masks, so I plan on ordering them. No, I wasn't paid to say that. I'm just sharing an opinion. And now it really is cold, so there's no hot water to jump into. Visiting the Blue Lagoon is more than just a chance to relax. It's an invitation to experience a piece of Icelandic happiness. In Iceland, happiness is often tied to a deep connection with nature and well-being. The geothermal waters of the Blue Lagoon offer a perfect example of this harmony, blending natural beauty with the soothing power of the Earth's minerals. Icelanders embrace their unique landscapes as a source of peace and renewal, and by soaking in these waters, you're immersing yourself in a key part of what makes life in Iceland so fulfilling and balanced. Our first day in Iceland was a beautiful blend of relaxation and exploration, and then the sunset from the balcony of our Airbnb was the cherry on top. No, this is not some fancy filter I applied to the video. This sunset was surreal at 10 p.m. Stay tuned for more adventures in Reykjavik and beyond as we continue to discover the beauty of Iceland.